This is Josh Maloney, Director of Artist Relations for Dean Guitars, with the one and only Craig LoCicero of SpiralArms, formerly Forbidden. Been a long-time Dean artist, and we're standing here actually with pretty much a one-of-a-kind beauty here, this sparkly ruby red Thoroughbred. This is Craig's personal guitar, and most of these appointments are actually his idea. And so the first thing you notice is the string through, where most of our normal Thoroughbreds have a stop tailpiece. Craig, what was the thought process behind the string through? Like, why'd you want to go with that?
Because I really like Spinal Tap, and I wanted sustain that last into next year. I mean, that sort of is what it is. And my whole idea was, you know, when I see guitars that do that, I do realize that there's going to be like a longer sustain when the amp is actually shooting through the guitar, you know, when you actually have that amp shooting through your back while you're playing live. And I noticed it, and everybody else has too. You know, there's never been a time where I've had to grab a note and it disappear on me yet. So it was a great idea, and I'm glad we did it.
And the paint we kind of went back and forth on a little bit, because we know we wanted to do a sparkle, and we were trying to figure out, because this is the first Thoroughbred that I've seen with the red sparkle and the gold hardware. I know we talked about the gold, but the one thing you did say was you wanted like a 70s bass boat kind of a
yes.
Sparkle.
That's exactly right. I definitely, SpiralArms is a somewhat 70s infused, man, you know, and I definitely wanted that like motor, like speedboat slash, you know, funny car, you know, just all that vibe to it. And this has been a dream of mine to have this colored guitar for a long time. And I'll tell you, I'm a Bay Area guy. I'm a 49er fan. The gold hardware, you know, it's pretty much everything I ever wanted in a guitar. And I'll say this is one of a kind, but it's not the first, because I think we're going to do a few more of these. I'm going to try to build up a little collection of these bad boys with different colors for my different teams and things like that.
So being a 49ers fan, you kind of disappointed right now?
I'm a little disappointed, but I got over it in one day. I spit it all out in a day, and then I just let it go, man. I let it go, because I figured if we were meant to win that game, the NFL would have let us. Yes, I said it.
Wow, you heard it here, folks. Heard it here first, folks. I'm a Colts fan, so I got no room to talk shit about anything. The other thing that's interesting, you guys can't necessarily experience this at home, but this bastard is heavy. Is that the same thought process with the tone sustain? I mean,
yes. For me, it is. I always prefer to have your guitar, and everyone asks me, "How's your back?" It's fine, because what I do is I wear a wider leather strap, so that center isn't directly going down, you know, this part of your back where it turns into a big knot every night. So I've always preferred to have your guitars. I've been a Les Paul guy forever. When the Thoroughbred first came across, and I got my first one, and I actually checked it out, it actually, you know, nothing against Les Pauls and Gibsons, but they're never perfectly in intonation. I could never make it really work for all the different tunings. 100%, I had to do a lot of things. From the very first Thoroughbred I got, perfectly balanced, well designed, good job on all the schematics, putting that thing together, and I mean that. It's not a bunch of crap. So that's why I wanted to build a USA and do it the way I saw it, you know, just add to that. So hopefully we can make this into something in the future, you know, if Spiral does something, then people, supply, demand.
What do you mean when Spiral does something?
Yeah, when.
Yeah.
Well, people seem to like it, so we'll see.
No, it's really good. Now, speak to that a little bit, because obviously, you know, you're very well known in the Bay Area, and obviously for Forbidden. But you know, tell us a little bit about the SpiralArms project. I mean, I'm very fond of it. I mean, I actually like it better than Forbidden because it's more my jam, you know, my kind of thing. And obviously, it's, you know, Michael Amos got his side thing with Spiritual Beggars, and so that's the kind of stuff I'm really into. So tell people out there, you know, a little bit about SpiralArms, where they can find it, you know, how they can learn more about it, because they really should, and they can see the video with the guitar and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, the drugs and alcohol video just came out last week, and but I mean, it's something that Tim Narducci, who was in Systematic, and myself started when Man-Made God broke up. With Man-Made God, I was a Dean artist with them as well, and we started in 2004, but we had amazing drummers. We had Eric Kretz in the band for a while from Stone Temple Pilots. We had Chris Contos, who was in Machine Head, for like all these drummers, but it was like Spinal Tap. Again, they exploded. They all just moved. But it got sidetracked when Forbidden took off again. So it kind of fell to the background, and that was a shame. But the timing's right, and we got signed to SPV. We're on Steamhammer SPV now. We got a worldwide deal. They take great care of us. So finally, everything's kind of worked out. We just did a European tour, Scorpion Child. That went very well. This guitar held up like a champ. Never went out of tune. Through the Alps, up and down, never, ever. I pulled it out. Everyone else was like, taking their Gibsons and like, and I'm like, oh no, mine's solid.
I like those mirror inlays too, man. That was a really good call. This is definitely the first one with this configuration for sure, and hopefully not the last. So, if you guys want to learn more about this guitar, and where can they find the Spiral Arms info? Facebook, website?
Yeah, you can find it. There's a .com, spiralarms.com. Facebook's always your best place, I think. And we're on all. It's all linked in together, so it's not difficult to find us. You can find our stuff on YouTube. Drugs and alcohol video, Dropping Like Flies, which we did last year. And we're going to do another video for Exit 63 later in the year. And we're probably going to do about 4 or 5 different videos because you can make them cheap now, so why not, But yeah, things are good, man. And Dean takes care of me, and I'll take care of them. And I love this company, and I love this guy.
That's right. Well, listen, you guys heard it here first. Josh Maloney, Dean Guitars, Craig LoCicero, Spiral Arms, the beautiful Dean Thoroughbred. If you guys are at the show, come out and check it out. It'll be here at least through tomorrow. And then he's got to take it back and go create more rock and roll goodness. So we're happy about it. We're psyched to have him. We've had a long relationship together. Here's to many more years. Get your ass to www.deanguitars.com. Check it out. Spiral Arms, do it.